Hi, here is Social Innovation Insight, where we inspire individuals and drive change. Are you creative? Or do you adore being creative? The good news is not only can artists be creative in ways that people normally think they are, but creativity is a skill that everyone can cultivate. Tom Kelly and David Kelly argued in their book Creative Confidence that everyone is capable of being creative. However, creativity doesn't just appear out of thin air, it requires ongoing practice and iteration. The following methods, suggested by Chile University of Technology, are some ways to exercise your creativity on a daily basis. 1. Photo linking. Photos are a powerful tool for preserving memories, both happy and sad. They can evoke strong emotions and remind us of significant moments in our lives. One way to practice creativity is to take a single photo and reflect on its connection to your current lifestyle. Consider the similarities and differences between the photo and your current life, and how you would feel if the people or objects in the photo were replaced with those you are interacting with now. Think about the last time you thought of the people or objects in the photo and the nature of your relationship with them at that time. You can also imagine what would happen if the scene in the photo was transposed to the present day and consider the story that might unfold. This exercise can help stimulate your memory and encourage you to make connections between your past and present, potentially leading to the creation of new, creative stories. 2. Paris Taxi. Guy de Maupassant, a renowned short story writer, once asked his teacher how to find inspiration for his writing in everyday life. His teacher responded by telling him to take a taxi and notice the differences between it and other taxis in Paris. This advice encouraged Guy de Maupassant to observe and find differences in seemingly similar things, a common method for training observation skills. In your own life, you can practice this by noticing the differences between couples you see on the street, such as their body language, manner of speaking, and eye contact. You can also observe how people eat their food in restaurants or the differences between counters in a shopping market. As you accumulate these observations, you may find that you experience a qualitative change and increase in creativity. 3. Use your opposite hand to brush your teeth. Many psychologists have stated that habits can be a major hindrance to creativity. William James once said that genius is simply the ability to view things in a non-habitual way. Habits can be like a cage that confines creativity, so it's important to break free from them in order to fully embrace your creative potential. One way to do this is to challenge your usual habits and try new approaches. For example, if you always brush your teeth with your right hand, try using your left hand instead. Or, if you always step forward with your right leg, try using your left leg instead. You can also mix up the sequence in which you complete tasks or try to approach things in a non-habitual way. By breaking free from your habits, you may discover new and creative solutions. 4. Color bath. This is a technique for immersing yourself in a particular color, shape, voice, location, or emotion. It can be done randomly or with a specific goal in mind. To begin, choose a lucky color for the day, and then try to find everything related to that color in your daily life. You might be surprised by how many things you previously overlooked. You can also use other characteristics, such as shape, voice, or location, as your guide. Alternatively, you can try an emotion bath and use emotion as your focus. Creativity often arises when you combine the right amount of existing information in your mind with new information you have collected through this exercise. 5. 7-Colored Parrot. The 7-Colored Parrot method is a way of appreciating and understanding great performances through acting and play. One reason to engage in acting is to practice empathy, or the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. In the field of human-centered design, it is often suggested that you try to put yourself in someone else's shoes to fully understand their perspective. For example, if you want to sell something to a 10-year-old child, you might try acting out the role of a child by kneeling down and using shorter hand and leg movements. This can help you experience what it is like to be a child and understand their limitations, which can then inform the way you create and design products or services for them. If you make a habit of practicing creativity in your daily life and approach things from different angles, you will find that creative ideas come more easily to you. Remember that creativity is a skill that anyone can cultivate. With practice and dedication, you too can tap into your creative potential. We are Social Innovation Insight, with a special focus on social problems, innovation and ideas, social business, design and etc. If you are interested in any of these topics, please subscribe and hit the thumb up. Have a nice day.